Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, people? Man, we are back with another one. We are back with another one, man. And this time, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be talking about Jerron Boots. Ennis, Eddie Hearn either confirmed or denied, or yet having to confirm that we truly might be getting Jerron Boots Ennis versus versus Xander. So, and then Ryan Garcia says that he's tired of Shakur Stevenson acting like he's him, but he's really not him. David Benavidez agreed. If you're going to go up to 144, you may well go up 3 more pounds at 147 if you really believe that you are as great as you say you are. That is part of the topics that we're going to be discussing today. So if you like these topics, please be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and always be sure to tune in to Likeable Dialogue. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, that light got bright in the hell. Hold on real quick. That light had got bright as hell, man. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing. Man. Eddie Hearn spoke in so many words in an interview that he did. He spoke in so many words saying that Jerron Boots Ennis was supposed to fight in April. He was supposed to fight in April, right? He was supposed to go up against Virgil Ortiz. But however, that fight didn't pan out to be what it was actually supposed to be. It didn't pan out, right? Nevertheless, he then goes on to explain, Eddie Hearn then goes on to explain that, you know, his next fight is going to be a big fight, but, you know, it's unfortunate that he was supposed to fight in April, but now he's going to be fighting late June. And his opponent can be Xander. His opponent could be Xander. Let's take a listen to what Eddie Hearn had to say, and you could provide me your feedback on based off what Eddie Hearn had to say.
Will fight in June, which, you know, is disappointing because he was supposed to fight end of April, May. But listen, as long as we get the right fight, it's okay. And you know, sometimes these big fights just slip out of your hands. And like I said, I don't give up all hope on it. But one thing is for sure, Jerron Boots Ennis will be in a massive fight next. Who against? I can't tell you right now, but I know that we're only interested in those fights, and we will make one happen.
Is that one of the names, Zanda Zayas? Is that the name that you're pushing for?
That would, I mean, look, Boots Zanda is arguably as good as Boots against Ortiz. I mean, it's for the unified world championship. So I can't speak on behalf of Xander and Top Rank. I think Xander is a brilliant fighter, and he's a guy that has appetite to make great fights. And if he does, I think he'll take the challenge.
Yo, so are we going to get Boots Ennis versus Xander in June? Top Rank is now on ESPN. I'm just saying, Top Rank is now on ESPN. I'm sorry, god dang, I'm tripping. Give me, yo. Top Rank is now on Dazn is what I was trying to say. Top Rank is now on Dazn. So it is very, very possible that we can really get Xander versus Jerron Boots Ennis, which is really good because Xander is an athletic fighter, right? He's a good fighter, right? And it'll be almost in a level of a step of competition for Xander to go and actually for Xander to go and fight Jerron Boots Ennis. And it'll be a great example for Boots Ennis to go fight Xander, and then maybe later on Virgil Ortiz come back into play. Again, Virgil Ortiz versus Boots Ennis wasn't something that I was just really just like over the top, over the hills, crazy for it, to be honest. But hey, if we can get the fight, then let's get the fight, and let's go from there. So I'm gonna play that for you guys one more time. And Eddie Hearn seems to almost confirm that, to me, based off what Eddie Hearn was saying to me, that they might be in negotiations right now. Like, it's very possible that him and Xander, Jerron Boots Ennis and Xander is next. I mean, we've been hearing rumors, right? Possibly the rumors are true. Possibly. But I'm going to play that video one more time, and we can... How did I put my airplane mode? 1 second, y'all. All right, back online. All right, cool. I just want to make sure that the comment section is working, because sometimes it do not be working. So let me make sure they subscribe, just to make sure the comment section is working. All right. If not, let's see. Make sure that the came through. Oh man, hold on 1 second, y'all. We might have some. All right, yeah. So comment section is working. So we are in business. All right, man. So listen, Xander versus Jerron Boots Ennis is a strong possibility. It's a strong possibility. We heard what Eddie Hearn had to say in an interview, where he went on to say that Jerron Boots Ennis, it's unfortunate that what happened to him and Virgil Ortiz. It's unfortunate to what happened to him and Virgil Ortiz, right? If you guys remember back when Boots Ennis did a post, he said that he tried to do everything to make it happen. Here's what Jerron Boots Ennis had to say. I did everything in my power to make this fight happen for the fans. I waited long enough and I stayed quiet. Though I stayed quiet through it all, it looks like Virgil or his team really didn't want the fight. I came to this fight in his hometown and told him that he was next. That was November. It's March and still nothing. It's time to move on. 2 division champion up next, yo. So he already have his eyes on some of the bigger prizes. I mean, you know what? Damn, Boots Ennis versus goddamn me, Sebastian Fundora wouldn't be bad though. I'm just saying though, that's not a bad fight. Now that like I'm thinking about it, that's actually a great, excellent fight, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I would like to see that fight happen if they can make it happen, man. That is a fight that I would like to see. I'm going to show you guys what Virgil Ortiz had to say and his remarks as far as Virgil Ortiz going up against Boots Ennis and how he felt. So we can play it from both sides of the field. The only thing is I can't really see this screen. So let's see. Is this the comments right here? Boom. That is cool. Here it is. All right. So here's what Virgil Ortiz had to say about Jerron Boots Ennis. He goes on to say, he says, he did everything in his favor to make the fight happen, except, the one and only time we both were offered to fight each other in Saudi Arabia. Y'all can keep y'all can cope all y'all want. Doesn't change the past. Wow. So I got a question, man. Like, for those of y'all that are watching, man, please make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. That helps with the visibility of the show. Help us get into the visibility of the show. help us get into the visibility of other people. All right. So make sure y'all smashing that like button, man. We're a small channel growing. We getting there. We will be there. So make sure y'all smash that like button. But listen, but to keep on going on, right? Jerron Boost Ennis says that he did everything in his power to make this fight happen. Virgil says he did everything in his power to make this fight happen. But somehow Virgil got into this legal battle, right, with Golden Boy. I don't know the aspects of it, but Virgil now wants out of his contract with Golden Boy. But here's the thing. Virgil, if you wanted this fight, you should have told Golden Boy, I don't know if he told Golden Boy this or not. But if he did, maybe this would have been good. But my whole thing is, maybe told Golden Boy, listen, I don't care if I'm a B-side. It's the whole A-side, B-side thing. Sometimes if you want a fight, you just got to go out there and do what the necessary to be done to get that big fight. A lot of people give me slack because I use Devin Haney as an example. He went to ESPN and fought George Kambosos. He went over there to ESPN to fight George Kambosos, told him, hey, he could be the A side. It doesn't matter. I'll take a pay cut. I want this fight. Did everything in his power to make this fight. So if it wasn't about the money between Virgil and Boots, both of them should have did whatever they had to do in order to make this fight happen. Shout out to Peanut with Pino. He says, yeah, but that was such an easy win. But was it such an easy win? You talking about Devin Haney, but was it really an easy win when he had to go across the pond? He had to go across the country, bro. The judges wasn't going to be in his favor. And you got to realize that he had just beat George Kambosos. He had just beat Teofimo Lopez, and Teofimo Lopez didn't want the rematch. Teofimo Lopez didn't go back and rematch a guy that beat him and took his title and stuff, man. So we can say that it was an easy win, but Devin made the fight look like an easy win, right? And then you say Earl versus Bud would be a better example. Earl Spence, right here, my favorite fighter, bro. My favorite fighter. Earl Spence is my favorite fighter, man. Welcome to the channel too, Peanut with P.O. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button, bro. Earl Spence, I got the signature right here, and I got the glove over there, bro. I got the signature in the glove over there. Listen, I don't know, my bad. I don't know which one I'm streaming from two different YouTube. I'm streaming on two different streams on YouTube, right? So I don't know if you're watching the vertical one or the horizontal one, right? So if you're watching the horizontal, then you will see what I'm pointing at, right? I got a picture with Earl Spence, and I got signatures and all of that. But the thing is what I'm saying is Earl is my favorite guy, but Bud made it look easy. So would you say Bud went across the pond and made an easy win with Earl Spence? Spence is my favorite fighter, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I can't be biased. You know what I mean? I can't be biased on the channel because he's my favorite fighter, bro. Bud made it look easy. So you said that Bud and Earl was the better example. So can we say that Bud made the fight look easy? You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. Shout out to Peanut with Pino, though. My boy Ryan Anthony in the building. Ryan Anthony says Rolly wants Ryan next. We're going to get on that whole Ryan Garcia topic, but Rolly do want Ryan next. So hopefully, You know, we got to see what happened between him and Devin Haney. It ain't gonna be an easy fight, though. I can tell you that much right now. My boy say Earl puts his ego aside and take the B side. He made the fight happen. Earl was actually the A side, but what happened was they flipped the coin and basically he came out first. You know what I'm saying? So like Bud went to Earl Spence's promotional company. Bud fought on PBC card. Bud fought on Showtime. Earl was the A side. He just went up against his advisors after speaking with Bud, because in the beginning, Earl was like, nah, you talk to my people, they go get it, handle everything. But then when Bud called Earl, was like, man, look, they work for us. I want the fight. You want the fight. Let's make the fight happen. And then that's when Earl got on his people and was like, hey, do what it do. Let's make the fight happen. But Earl was the A side. But they flipped the coin with Mike Tyson. And then Bud was the one that, you know, that did the walkout last and all of that, but due to the flip of the coin, bro. But shout out to Peanut with P.O. My boy said Earl Spence haven't fought since Crawford fight. Nah, you right, man. But he is coming back, though. He is a true champion. Earl Spence only has one loss on his record. He definitely do. He only got one loss on his record. But Earl Spence is a guy that's going to come back, man. And I'm going to be here ready for when he come back, bro. I ain't going to lose no loyalty. Like, I ain't going to not be loyal to Earl. Like, but I'm going to be loyal because that's my guy. Like, that's my favorite fighter. If him and Bud was to fight again, I'm going to rock with my guy. Even though I know it's a possibility that he might lose, right, based off the past. But to me, like, I'm not making excuses for Earl, but I rock with Earl because that's my favorite fighter, right? But he's a great fighter. He's great at what he do, but Earl is just my favorite fighter. I want to use the analogy as like football, right? We heard Cowboys fans say like the Dallas Cowboys is going to the Super Bowl this year. The Dallas Cowboys going to the Super Bowl this year. And every year, what happens? It ends up ending in a disappointing way because the Dallas Cowboys don't go to the Super Bowl. Football fans, Dallas Cowboy fans are the most loyal fan base there is. So I use that analogy as to saying, like, I'm going to rock with Earl Spence Jr. regardless of win or losses. Like, I'm still going to rock with my guy. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? So that's my favorite fighter. So I'm going to rock with him. You know what I'm saying? Pro Max Car says, this isn't speed. No, this not. I'm not speed, my guy. But definitely hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. My boy Ryan Anthony says 28-1. Shout out to that boy for the record. Hey, and we can't stop. We cannot forget that Earl went all the way and grabbed all of them goddamn straps too, though. We ain't finna forget that he went out his way and grabbed a whole bunch of straps. You know what I'm saying? He had the majority of the straps. You know what I'm saying? Bud only had that one strap. You know what I'm saying? But I like Bud. I'm not talking down. Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying, like, you know, Earl fought some of the best fighters. He just came up short against one of them. And when he come back, yeah, we'll be here and, you know, we go support. You know what I mean? It just is what it is on that situation. Make sure y'all looking out for that super chat, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Remember, y'all go to another channel. They're not gonna read y'all comments. They're not gonna interact with y'all. They just go going along with the show. So please, I'll just tell people just to pitch in what they could pitch in, man. So if it's $5, it's $5. If it's $10, it's $10, 20, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, whatever. If you can, hit that subscribe button. Yo, I know you rock with me, Ryan. I know you rock with me, Ryan. I know you be here. I subbed, bro. I thought you been in sub. Don't tell me you just now subbing though, Ryan. But I thought you been in sub, man. I'm just talking to the, just to the people in general. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking to the people in general. My boy say you speaking facts, bro. No, facts, real talk. Yeah. I know you subbed, bro. I know you been here a long time, bro. I appreciate you, my guy. I like when you come on, if you come on constantly, bro, I'll remember your name and stuff, bro. So that's real. Shout out to Peanut with the PO. Bro, one thing about me though, bro, I want you to know that I will mess up your name, bro. It's nothing. It's just I will mess up the name, and I give people nicknames, so I'm gonna call you PWP. So shout out to that boy PWP with the $4.99 super chat. Shout out to that boy PWP in the building, man. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate that super chat, bro. That definitely helps the channel grow, man, for sure. My bad. I had to plug up my mouse, man. My mouse wasn't working. But yeah, my boy say, let's go, LOL. Now I appreciate that, man. That really helps the channel out, bro. So like, and then like, with me, man, I tell people, man, it's not a certain time that we come on. I just tell people to subscribe and then turn a notification bell on. So when we always go live. But I do try to go live at least 3 times during the week. But this week I've been live for all 5 days this week, man. So man, if you liking this content, PWP, definitely, man, tap that subscribe button and then subscribe to the page. You see it going at the bottom of your screen at LikeableDialogue. Go follow us on Instagram, bro, at LikeableDialogue, man. We got 3 pages: LikeableDialogue Boxing, LikeableDialogue, and LikeableDialogue fan page. And the fan page would be like, if you see a topic that you want to talk about, send it to me. I'm gonna try my best to get it on the show. You feel me? So definitely, man. Go follow me on Instagram, my boy. I appreciate that, man. You real, bro. Nah, for sure. For shout out to that boy, Ryan Anthony. My boy say, so what you want to talk about? So, man, so I do have some more topics, right? I do have a couple of more topics that we're going to discuss. And we are going to talk more about this situation about Jerron. Right now we on the topic about Jerron Boost Ennis, man. So Jerron Boost Ennis, the fight is canceled between him and Virgil Ortiz. My boy says, I will after Lent. I gave up social media for Lent. I will when I get back, for sure. I appreciate that, my boy. I appreciate that. My boy say, you just talk boxing and comedy? Nah, bro, we talk man, we talk football. The thing is, football is not on right now, bro. So like, I'm not really talking about football. Like we talked about NFL trades a little bit earlier. I don't really watch basketball, bro. Like for me to talk, man, it's got to be about something physical. You know what I mean? Like I just can't sit around watching dude. Like if it's the finals, then I'll tune in to basketball. But man, I do boxing, I do football, I do like different trending topics. So like if there's like a trending topic that's going on, I'll talk about that. But and then we also got the podcast. So like you could go on the channel, man. We talk about relationship stuff. We talk about, if it's like, I'm gonna give you a scenario. Like if it's 2 a.m, your girl phone go off, or you go check it, or you go roll over and just go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, we got like real life conversations that goes on, man. So when you go to the YouTube page, go to the Likeable Dialogue section. Because you got the Likeable Dialogue section, then you got the boxing, NFL, you got the boxing. Go to the Likeable Dialogue section to check that out, bro. I'm telling you, bro, you got to check it out, man. Got to check it out. Real talk, you got to check it out. You got a nice podcast too, bro. I appreciate that, man. All right, you know what? March Madness. You know what? I didn't even think about that, bro. It is March. Yeah, I got you, man. You got to give me a couple of games to watch, and then tell me a couple of games to watch, man. Like I'm gonna find out a couple of good games to watch, and then we could come on. We could talk about it. The thing is, man, I used to have different people come on, and then they tell me that knows about the basketball stuff. But with people's schedules, they so up and down, man. Like I don't be really You know what I'm saying? So, but I'll try to get into the basketball, man. But listen, Ryan, you got to go join that membership or send in a super chat, bro, in order for us to, for me to go look that up and, you know what I'm saying, do that. That's going to make me come back. Okay, Ryan want this. Okay, boom. I'm going to bring this to the channel for that boy, Ryan Anthony. You feel me? So check out the membership. The membership is like $1 a week, bro. So like $4 a month. You can go eat and you can do that, bro. Like you'll go to McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, after eat, you'll buy you some chips. You know what I'm saying? $4 a month, bro. You can afford that, man. My boys say a lot of upsets make a lot of money betting on March Madness. Gotcha, bro. Hey, listen, Ryan, do you got an Instagram account? If you do, hey, I do prize picks. My boys say I do prize picks, bro. See, bro, if you love Popeye's chicken, then you can spend $4 or $5 with the channel once a month, man. I'm just saying. Oh, okay. I'm just saying, bro. Because for me, I do prize picks, and shoot, I always be losing. So if you can help me make some money on that prize picks, bro, shit, man, that'll be lit, man, for sure. Yeah, man. Hey, or if you can just leave it under the comments up under a certain video. I read all the notifications and all the comments, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? If you got some prize picks, hey, LD, go for these on prize picks. I'm gonna say, bet, I got you. You feel me? But anyway, man, let's get back to the topics. Here's a video that I played earlier, right? Early on, I played a video with Eddie Hearn talking about a possible fight with Zanda and Jerron Boots Ennis.
Will fight in June, which was disappointing because he was supposed to fight end of April, May. Boots now will fight in June, which is disappointing because he was supposed to fight end of April, May. But listen, as long as we get the right fight, it's okay. And sometimes these big fights just slip out of your hands. And like I said, I don't give up all hope on it. But one thing is for sure, Jerron Boots Ennis will be in a massive fight next. Who against? I can't tell you right now, but I know that we're only interested in those fights, and we will make one happen.
Is that one of the names, Zanda? Is that the name that you're pushing for?
That would. I mean, look, Boots Zanda is arguably as good as Boots against Ortiz. I mean, it's for the unified world championship. So I can't speak on behalf of Zanda and Top Rank. I think Zanda is a brilliant fighter, and he's a guy that has appetite to make great fights. And if he does, I think he'll take the challenge.
Yo, so there it is. In so many words, y'all, in so many words, he says that, in so many words, Eddie Hearn says that he's a good fighter. He can't speak on him, but he's a good fighter. He can't speak on him. You know why Eddie Hearn can't speak on him? Because Zanda has a promoter. So he can't really speak on him because he's already with a promotional company. He has a promoter. And it's the possibility that they might be in the background negotiating a fight. So if that's true, and we get Jerron Boots Ennis versus Zanda, bro, that's just as good as Virgil Ortiz and Jerron Boots Ennis. It's just as good. You know what I'm saying? So, Boots Ennis need a big fight because everybody been saying he's been having all of these tune-ups. When they asked him, and would you go up against Devin Haney? Devin Haney said, yeah, I'd do it at 147. Jerron Boots Ennis says that he want to do it at 152, but Devin says, why would I do it at 152 and I've never fought at 147 before? So here's the thing. And then another thing that Turkey Al Sheikh said was that Jerron Boots Ennis wanted the tune-up. We don't do tune-ups. You want tune-ups, you go do that with Eddie. Over here, we the big dogs, basically. And we only want the big money fights. So shout out to him, man. Counter says, hey, man, I don't know what's going on. What up, man? Counter, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Right now, we're talking boxing, man. So if you like the topic, hit that like button. Damn, he got a Jerron Boots Ennis thing. What it do, man? Must be a Boost fan. That's what's up. Hit that. Boost versus Happy. I think Boots. What do you say? I think Haney beats Boots at 147. I think Haney beats Boots at 147 too, because Boots, one of the advantages Devin will have is that Boots is his last fight at 147. Boots looked a little bit weight drained. He looked at a little weight drain. I'm not gonna lie. He looked at a little weight drain. So, by Boots fighting Jerron Boots Ennis, by Devin fighting Jerron Boots Ennis at 147, it would be in Devin's favor. But that's not Devin's fault. Devin says Devin was offered a fight. He says, yes, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? So that's not Devin's fault. Haney been calling out Boots at 147. Haney resume versus Boots resume. Haney fought better fighters. Yo, Haney resume versus Boost resume. Haney beats Boost resume all day. And you know what? A lot of people won't give Devin Haney credit because of Bill Haney, yo. You know that? Like, they won't give Devin Haney credit because they feel like Bill Haney overtalks for Devin. But it's no difference from like wrestling. You got Brock Lesnar and you got freaking Paul Heyman. Brock Lesnar goes out there and do what? He dominates. Paul Heyman is the wise guy, right? And he's the guy that sells the fight. Bill Haney is Devin Haney's wise guy. He's part of Devin Haney's promotion. He works for Devin Haney Promotions. And not only that, that is his son. So he's promoting the fight as part of Devin Haney's Promotions. And not only is he promoting the fight as part of Devin Haney Promotions, he is the father of the guy that's in there fighting. So why wouldn't he take up for his son? And why not help promote the fight for the company that you employed by? So I just don't understand the whole thing that Bill Haney, Devin needs to get away from Bill Haney. Like, when people tell me that, I be like, bruh, stop it. Bill Haney is Devin's manager. Exactly. Well, I wouldn't say he's his manager, but I say like that's his promoter. And, you know, at the end of the day, Devin is his own boss. Bill has publicly said that. You know what I'm saying? So, but moving along, right? So I want to touch up on this other subject. Here's what Ryan Garcia had to say about Shakur Stevenson.
I just don't like those people that think they're like, you're not the best, bro. You're not even showing that you're that like that in the ring. Like, it's one thing to win a fight, it's another thing to show, all right, I'm like that.
Yeah.
And he's out here saying, oh, I'm the best. Like, bro, you're not the best fighter, bro. There's a lot of guys that are monsters, bro. You're not a monster.
But I feel like
you're like a puppy.
If he thinks he's the best and he's already willing to go up to 144, just go up 3 more pounds. You know what I mean? It's the same shit.
You're not gonna struggle. Fuck.
Exactly.
You eating.
Yo, have y'all been hearing me double talk in the background? Have y'all been hearing me double talk in the background? Like me repeating myself or something like that? I had the show phone hooked up to the system, and usually when that happens, it double plays. Like, it's playing it in the background while I'm trying to speak to y'all. So was that going on? Please tell me that wasn't going on. That's probably why the subscribers was like dropping. I mean, the view watch was dropping. I really hate. Let me have to go back. Now I got to go back and check and see if that was really going on. Hold on, y'all. I did everything in my power. I give people nicknames. Shout out to that boy. Okay, cool. I have to go back and watch just to make sure that wasn't going on, because I'm like, man, what the hell he on with the Halle Berry? Feel me? But yeah, man. So I'm gonna play that video again because I had to go back and check that. Let's go.
I just don't like those people that think they're like, you're not the best, bro. You're not even showing that you're that like that in the ring. Like, it's one thing to win a fight, it's another thing to show, all right, I'm like that. and he's out here saying, "Oh, I'm the best." Like, bro, you're not the best fighter, bro. There's a lot of guys that are monsters, bro. You're not a monster.
But I feel like
you're like a puppy.
If he thinks he's the best and he's already willing to go up to 144, just go up 3 more pounds. You know what I mean? It's the same shit.
You're not gonna struggle. Fuck. Exactly. You eating.
All right, that's what Ryan Garcia had to say. He basically said, which he basically, like, I agree with Ryan Garcia, because if you're saying that you're the best, if you're saying you're the most skillful fighter, if you're saying that you're that guy, then go up to 147. You already said that Ryan Garcia is not that big as you thought. You said this, Shakur. You said that Ryan Garcia is not as big as you thought after his fight against Mario Barrios in the back with Terrence Crawford. That is what Shakur Stevenson said, right? So if Ryan Garcia is not the biggest, right? If he's not the biggest like you thought he was, then why not go up 3 more pounds if you're saying, let's do it at a catch weight at 144? If that's what you're saying, why not go up 3 more pounds, Shakur, to 147 and fight Ryan Garcia? Like Ryan Garcia says, you're not going to struggle. And even David Benavidez says, it's only 3 more pounds. If you that guy, beat me at my best. Don't try to put a hydration clause on me, man. Because the last time Ryan Garcia had a hydration clause on him, this is how he looked it. You see the version that he had with Tank, right? Looked like the boy needed some milk. And he looked like a monster when he went up against Devin because he was on the stream allegedly, right? So, if you're going to fight Shakur, fight Ryan Garcia at his best, not at his weakest, not at his darkest. Fight him at his best, Shakur, at his best. That way, can't nobody have an excuse. Okay, Ryan, I'm going to come up to 147 because I believe in my skill set. So, Shakur, what are we doing here? I'm just saying, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? And that's why I agree when Bill Haney says everybody say they want to fight, but the only thing they don't do is say, let's fight. Take a listen.
I mean, do we need to give any explanations when they're going back and forth with Ryan Garcia, or when they make, you have a fighter like Isaac Cruz that don't nobody know about become a name off of what he did to you, going to 12.
He wants to jab his way. Oh my!
So many different scenarios that they say, but the one thing that you never hear him say is, let's fight now.
Let's fight now. We hear him say a lot of different things, but what we don't hear them say is, let's fight now. Let's fight now. What's the holdup? I don't got to fight. You ain't got to fight. Let's fight now. But instead, people would say Shakur Stevenson is cherry picking, going up against the Teofimo Lopez. Didn't nobody really believe that Teofimo Lopez was going to beat Shakur? We all knew Shakur was that skillful and that great. We all knew that. That boy, Teofimo, had 2 big old knots on his head when he went up against Steve Claggett. Steve Claggett. But Shakur, if you're as great as you say you are, right? And you want to fight the best, then go ahead and go up them 4 pounds. Here is one of Reese's message that Devin Haney had put out right afterwards. Me and Shakur is the next biggest fight in boxing. I want him and Keyshawn. I want him and Keyshawn. Little bro, then big bro. Come on, man. What we doing? What we talking about? But Shakur wanted at a catch weight. We ain't doing catch weight. We ain't doing rehydration clauses, bruh. If you want the smoke, Shakur, you got to come up to the weight where the smoke is at. And if not, man, stay your little ass down there, bruh. Feel me? But I mean, that just is what it is, man. But listen, guys, we might not be getting Eastside Pitbull Cruz versus Javante Davis. I'm hearing that they might be getting Lamont Roach back instead, man. I heard Tank wanted back in blood, is from what I'm hearing. But you remember when he didn't give him the rematch, Lamont Roach said, "Told you, LOL. Duck, 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 duck," when he was calling him that duck, calling him a duck. So this is going to be quite interesting. And we have to see what's going on. Those of you guys on Twitter, man, that you watching on Twitter, if you watching on Twitter, hit that like button. Please hit that like button. If you can't hit a like button, go and press that follow button, man. I'm trying to get the followers up on Twitter, man. Definitely go hit that follow button, man. But Ryan Garcia, man, I sort of agree with him, man. Go up the extra 3 pounds and fight me. If you say that you the best, go up them extra 3 pounds and fight me, man. Go up them extra 3 pounds and fight me. What are we doing here? Let's make the fight happen. Let's make the fight happen. Shakur wants, my boy Ryan says, Ryan wants Shakur a puppy. Ryan wants Shakur next. Oh, man, he definitely want him next, man. So, and my whole thing is, man, if you the best like you say you are, man, go ahead and go up and wait. Because at the end of the day, bro, if you as great as you say you are, your skills will pay the bills. Your skills go pay the bills at the end of the day if you as great as you say you are. If you that great guy, let your skills pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? We seeing what Devin out here doing. His skills is paying the bills. You know, contrary to belief, there are a lot of people that might not like that, what I'm saying, but his skills is paying the bills. Everybody counted against him when he went up against Brian Norman Jr. They say that country boy got that power. That boy born in the country. That boy Devin went in there and went, bow, bow, bow. Dropped the boy. Demolished him. Hurt him so bad that him and his dad is not together, and they not right now, allegedly. I'm just saying, man. So that just is what I have for tonight, man. I'm gonna catch back up with y'all boys later. Man, I did want to talk about this though. What y'all think about this Ring Magazine top welterweights ranking, right? So they got Devin Haney number 1. I agree, because I feel like Devin Haney is number 1. But what I don't agree is that Brian Norman Jr. is number 2 and Rolly is number 5. Rolly has a championship. So why is Rolly number 5? If Devin Haney finna go up against Rolly, Rolly needs to be number 2. Ryan should not be number 4. I don't agree with this list. I just don't agree with this list, man. I feel like Devin number 1. Put Rolly up there next. Because them two supposedly supposed to be getting it on, right? Put Ryan. I just don't agree with this list, man. I would say Devin, Ryan, then Rolly, then Stanionis, and then everybody else can fall in line after that. Devin, Ryan, Rolly, Stanionis, and then everybody else can fall in line after that. I don't believe Brian Norman Jr. is number 1. I mean, it's number 2. But I do agree that Devin Haney is number 1. That I do agree with. All the rest of it, I really don't agree with it. I don't. I'm sorry. I just don't agree with it. I'll be really wondering, like, who be making up these lists, bro? Like, these lists be real suspect. Is it because you want them to come back to your fight and fight on your card? Is that the real reason why that they be putting half these people up here like this? Because why would they have Brian Norman Jr. as number 2? What has Brian Norman Jr. done to be number 2? He just got beat, knocked down, and got the brakes knocked off of him. Devin took his belt. He shouldn't be number 2. But I get it. He was a champion, so he was. I don't know if he was number one or not. But Devin like beat him, so now Devin number one, now he's number two. So I get it in a sense. But you got Ryan, who is a WBC champion, whether we like it or not. Then you got Rolando Romero, who is a champion. So why is Brian Norman Jr. over these guys that have championships? That's the only thing that I really don't agree on this list that they're giving us. I don't agree on that list because if I'm Devin Haney, I'm looking at this list like, okay, cool, I'm number one. But if I'm Ryan or Rolly, I'm looking at it different because like I got a championship. They stayed like they constantly overlooking Rolly for some reason, bro. But Rolly was the one that spoiled the fight between Ryan and Devin because he knocked down Ryan and beat him. He knocked him down and beat him. So, I mean, my only thing is, man, it's like these lists, when they come up with these lists of names, I be really wondering who's over these lists. Who's making up these lists, man? Who's really out here making up these lists? It's really crazy to me. Devin number one, that's true. I agree. But Brian Norman being number two, I disagree. Cold-heartedly. I disagree. And I'm okay with that. But I definitely disagree. You know what I'm saying? I definitely disagree. But that's it for me for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. Shout out to that boy PWP for the $4.99 super chat. That's what it's all about, man. Supporting that channel, man. Support the channel that that's bringing y'all this different content, man. So shout out to that boy PWP, and he subscribed to the page. So shout out to PWP, man. Don't be a stranger, PWP. Stick with the channel, my God. Stick with us, bro. I promise you're gonna love the channel, man. But I just want to get y'all thoughts, man. Like Boots Ennis versus Zanda is possibly next. And then what's y'all thoughts on Rolly Romero what on Ryan Garcia had to say about Shakur Stevenson?
I just don't like those people that think they're like, you're not the best, bro. You're not even showing that you're that like that in the ring. Like, it's one thing to win a fight, it's another thing to show, all right, I'm like that.
Yeah.
And he's out here saying, oh, I'm the best. Like, bro, you're not the best fighter, bro. There's a lot of guys that are monsters, bro. You're not a monster.
But I feel like
you're like a puppy.
If he thinks he's the best and he's already willing to go up to 144, just go up 3 more pounds. You know what I mean? It's the same shit.
You're not going to struggle. Fuck.
Exactly.
You eating.
Hey, if you think you're the best, go up to 3 more pounds. David Benavidez agrees. He says if you can go to 144, you may as well go up the extra 3 pounds, man. Why not go up the extra 3 pounds? Why not? It only makes business sense. If you really want to fight, if you really say you him, go up the extra 3 pounds, man. And let's not forget what Eddie Hearn had to say about Jerron Boots Ennis.
Will fight in June, which, is disappointing because he was supposed to fight end of April, May. But listen, as long as we get the right fight, it's okay. And sometimes these big fights just slip out of your hands. And like I said, I don't give up all hope on it, but one thing is for sure, Jerron Boots Ennis will be in a massive fight next. Who against? I can't tell you right now, but I know that we're only interested in those fights, and we will make one happen.
Is that one of the names, Zanda? Is that the name that you're pushing for?
That would, look, Boots Zanda is arguably as good as Boots against Ortiz. It's for the unified world champion.
I think we're going to get that fight next, y'all. They're going to pump that fight up. And Top Rank is on Dazn now, so there is no network issue. There's no network issue. So I think we should get that fight next. So, that's just what all I have for you guys tonight. Man, check back in with us later. Press that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on so you'll know once we go live. Appreciate you guys. I'm out of here. Hey guys, that part of the segment was called Subscriber Questions, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to press the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and don't forget to press the like button so everybody can participate in that, right? Press the like button, please. That helps the channel grow, okay? And listen, don't forget to press that subscribe button. Great show. Thank you guys. It's your boy LD. And you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Get to press that subscribe button and stay tuned for more on Likeable Dialogue. Likeable Dialogue. Hey man, y'all press that subscribe button, press that like button, man. And we will be back with another one, man. But Ennis versus Zanda going to be happening probably in June. And Ryan Garcia says, if Shakur Stevenson really feels that he's the best, right? If Shakur Stevenson really feels that he's the best, then Shakur Stevenson should just go up the extra 3 pounds and make the fight happen. That's what he says. And Shakur, it should be the same thing for Devin. If you feel like you the best, if you feel like you can beat Devin in some other type of way, Devin says they say everything but let's fight. That's what Devin Haney says. They do and say anything but let's fight. And the last message that Devin Haney delivered to Shakur, one of the last messages, he says, me and Shakur is the biggest fight in boxing. I want him and Keyshawn. Little bro, then big bro. So little bro and big bro, then the contract. We seen what happened to Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero said he wanted Devin Haney. Guess what he did? He got up on his promoters, send him the contract. Before you know it, now we got Bill Haney announcing that Rolly Romero versus Devin Haney is possible for a bout in May the 30th. So, I mean, why not let your actions speak louder than these words? They do anything for clout. And that's a lot. That's what a lot of these fighters are really doing, bro. They doing a lot of stuff for clout chasing just to keep their name relevant. But they do anything but say, let's fight. And this come from the one and only Bill Haney and Devin Haney.
I mean, do we need to give any explanations when they're going back and forth with Ryan Garcia, or when they make, you have a fighter like Esau Cruz that don't nobody know about become a name off of what he did to you, going to 12.
He wants a jab as well. Oh my!
So many different scenarios that they say, but the one thing that you never hear him say is, let's fight now.
You hear him. So many different scenarios, but the one thing that you don't hear them say is, let's fight now. So many different scenarios. And it's the same thing that what Ryan said. Like, Shakur thinks that he's a killer or a monster or whatever.
I just don't like those people that think they're like, you're not the best, bro. You're not even showing that you're like that in the ring. Like, it's one thing to win a fight, it's another thing to show, all right, I'm like that.
Yeah.
And he's out here saying, oh, I'm the best. Like, bro, you're not the best fighter, bro. There's a lot of guys that are monsters, bro. You're not a monster.
But I feel like if
you're like a puppy.
If he thinks he's the best and he's already willing to go up to 144, just go up 3 more pounds. You know what I mean? It's the same shit.
You're not going to struggle.
Hey, if you think you're the best, go up them extra 3 pounds. One thing that Devin Haney did, he thought that he was the best. He told Top Rank and ESPN, hey, I'll fight George Kambosos and I'll go across the pond to fight. If you think you're the best, then damn it, show the world that you the best. And that's all I have to say, man. I'm up out here, guys. Catch you guys next time.